Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, the one, the only, Jonathan Perez. As you can tell, I've got a bit of a beard going on. It's because I haven't shaved in a couple of days. Anyway, just want to talk about football and my progression. Basically, I play for Cheshunt Pan Disability Team, and I play for other football teams through my mate's football team. And Monday, today is the 11th of May 2017, and it's Thursday, sorry. And on Monday, I actually played for my mate's football team. Played a match against top of their league team, and we managed to come away with a 1-1 draw, where I managed to score the opening goal, and we conceded a silly goal really, and we drew 1-1 in the end with the top of the league team, which I was really impressed about. I was impressed by myself and impressed with my teammates and my mates as well. They're all good footballers, and to me it showed that that team's got great potential in winning something, getting something out of that. Obviously I was there because my mate called me up as a kind of a substitute, and I was a bit hesitant, that I couldn't perform, but I managed to nick a goal. It was kind of a miss-hit, one-on-one with the keeper. I missed-hit it, but I managed to score. And that's all that counts at the end of the day, is the goal. And last night as well, I played football for another mate's team, and I managed to score a goal, but it came off the defender, so it's kind of like an own goal assist by me kind of thing. And that's another goal to add to my tally, coming back from injury, so I'm happy with myself. And to me, the doctor said I was all clear. I've got a slight tear in my knee, but obviously I wear knee support to support my knee. And obviously, I'm playing football now, and I'm not on I'm not on top form, but I can obviously progress and become a better footballer really if I was to train every day, which I should be really. Training regularly. It's Thursday today. I've got training today, so hopefully I'll go to that training session. And to me, football obviously is a great activity to get involved in, because it means a lot to me. I've always supported football since I was little. Seeing the Arsenal bag in my brother's wardrobe. My brother had an Arsenal bag, and I saw the cannon on it, and that's obviously, you can see I'm wearing Barcelona top, but that's just because I'm Spanish and I support Barcelona, as well as Tenerife. Tenerife to me is my home country. I was born there, but I've been raised here. So to me, playing football is a great hobby and a great achievement for me. I didn't think I'd be playing football, because obviously my background has always been judo. It's a gentle way. I've always been in martial arts, throwing people, and I've got loads and loads of medals and trophies and certificates for judo, and I'm a black belt in judo. So I've done it for over 20 years, and I suddenly stopped because I got depressed. Depression kicked in back in 2011, as you well know in my other videos I've said about my depression. But that's all over now, and obviously football helps me a lot with my depression, and only things can get better, as the song goes. Things can only get better. And to me, football is a great way of getting over any kind of disability, or it's everybody's game. In the day, anybody can play it. That's why it's called everybody's game. I've been involved in FA Cup, People's Cup matches, and to me that was a great privilege to be involved in, because it's a great experience for me to go away to different areas, different locations with my squad, and be involved in the atmosphere is just electric. seeing people, you know, being part of a competitive competition in football is experience, to be honest. You know, obviously I've been in competitive situations before on the mat doing judo, and to me, being on a competitive stage on grass or AstroTurf is a whole different new world, really. It's a whole new experience for me. So past, what, 7 years, 6 years I've been playing football, I've learnt a lot, and I've learnt, you know, to be calm about things, and, you know, I have lost my temper, but, you know, that's part of football. And to me, I never lose my temper on the pitch, because losing your temper can only get you booked or get you sent off at the end of the day. And, you know, I'm not one of those players that like to make a meal of diving all over the place. I get on with the game, really, and I try my hardest. That's what I've always done. And to me, like football, judo is very competitive, and I've always been a fighter anyway. So, you know, I've always had the edge on my discipline. My discipline is very good, you know. I never start a fight, I never cause an argument, and I always look for the opportunity to make the difference in the team or on the individual. As a case for myself, the reason I took up football is it was a great challenge for me, and at the end of the day, I like football. I like watching it, I like playing it, and I like getting involved in it, because seeing other people play football, being teammates with other people, is something that I thought, you know, that I could add to my CV, really. Being part of a football team, a Cheshunt Pan Disability team, is a privilege to me. It's a dream come true. I live in Cheshunt, and playing for my hometown Cheshunt Pan Disability team is, you know, once in a lifetime experience. You know, you can only think about what you can achieve in football, and to achieve in football you have to be very open-minded and very strategically placed in. It's like a chessboard where you move the pieces around the board, but you got to make the right move to checkmate your opponent. And obviously I've done that in myself, you know. I've obviously made mistakes in the past with judo, where, you know, I didn't try hard enough, and, you know, I maybe didn't get the results where I should have. And, you know, football to me is different. Football is obviously a team game, and being part of a team is bring out the best in me, because it's made me realise what kind of leadership and qualities that other people have, including myself, on the pitch and off the pitch. And, you know, quality is what I look for in individuals, and quality is what people play on the field, on the pitch, on the AstroTurf, or on the grass. To me, you know, I look at goals and I think, you know, being on the pitch, at the same time as someone scoring on my team, you know, it's a great way of learning. And to me, learning is what I've done, and I'm still learning. Every day you learn something different, and learning is part of the game. And obviously I look forward to every game, every training session, every aspect of, you know, football, on and off the pitch. And so my final say in this is that, you know, my knee's up to scratch now. I have no problem playing football now, so I'm back playing regularly for my team, which is good news for everybody, including myself. And I'd like to say thank you for everyone that supported me, and, you know, been there along the way, and, you know, things can only get better. Thank you for watching, and adios.